So, hello world. I have a confession to make. I do not handle stress as well or as calmly as I may or may not always have the as I may or may not be perceived. I'm not sure how I'm perceived, but I do not handle stress very well. I always have a melting point where I can be really calm, and then around, just after dinner, like it's usually around the time the dishes need to be cleared. Or sometimes it's actually before dinner, like when dinner's finished and I'm trying to get everybody to sit down and eat. And at that moment, I start to lose it a little bit. Like I raise my tone of voice and I get more aggressive. And by the time dinner's over and the dishes are in the dishwasher, I'm done. Like it's like I'm ready to jump out of my own skin and call it quits sometimes. Now, there's things that obviously we can all do. We can exercise. We can go for a walk. We can calm down. We can read a book. So I definitely go and if I read a little bit of my Kindle, it helps. But seriously, the one thing that resets me, it's like a reset, is having a bath. I have a magnesium chloride bath with a few drops of lavender in it and a little bit of bentonite clay. And to me, it is a complete reset. Now, I can explain to you the serotonin, the melatonin production. I can explain to you about how it enhances your collagen and how it balances out your hormones. But here's the thing. When I am at a complete meltdown point where I'm like I'm not really being a mom anymore to my kids. I'm not. I am being crazy zombie mom, and I am not listening anymore because I just want things to go my way. I want them to do what I want them to do, and I am losing it. So at that moment, I go draw the bath and I get in. And I only sit in there for 15 minutes. It's not that long. It's like a conversation. And or that you would have with a friend on a phone to calm yourself down. So I get in there. And really what happens, it sounds crazy, but I can feel on a molecular level, like hours after I've already had the bath, like my body resetting. It's almost like on a cellular level, I can feel the warmth and the heat inside my body. And it's like cellularly, it's like popping and snapping and releasing. And I calm down. So I can sit there and explain to you the medical benefits of doing this. I can't. There is good scientific evidence. You can Google it. Go to www.fitmag.co or www.imagnesium.com, and then there are other medical websites I can give you on top of that. But the bigger point is that whole resetting, that whole calmness. And it enables me to be a human again. So, and then I sleep well and I feel good and I'm happy again. So, if you have those moments, I would encourage you to either have a bath or at least get the oil, because it still will reset. It'll help your kids sleep. And I'm not sure how other kids sleep. I just know that mine will argue with me like everybody else. Says kids about bedtime, like it's optional. But I know for sure that when my kids lie down, within, oh gosh, it's like seriously, like 2-3 minutes, everyone's asleep. I mean, everyone is asleep. It's if I manage to turn off the lights and get them to lie down, everyone's asleep. Like they're gone. They do not wake up. They just are gone. So I don't know what it's like to have kids waking up in the middle of the night, because mine never do, ever. Um, and even Ophelia now at a year and a half is starting to sleep through the whole night, which, yay for me. But that is my magnesium pep talk, like the meltdown conversation when the whole world is crashing down on you. Then I, as a mother, as a woman, I would recommend you do this. I'm sure everyone has a different feeling in their body, but it really, really, really does help. Now, also, if I'm sore, if I have some sort of pain, then I usually end up reapplying magnesium oil throughout the day on that area, but I would highly recommend it. So, have your 15 minutes, relax, and let the monster in you get reset so that the lovely, light, shiny person comes out again. All right. That is my rant, my moment of reflection for today. Because you know what? Sometimes life is hard.